everybody, this is your quick astrology for the week of March the 4th through the 10th. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the sun. The sun is in Pisces, okay? So that means that you are going to be less motivated to do and more to dream. You will be in a very dreamy state, imagining, more into your feelings during this time. Actually, between the 1st and the 19th, give or take the 20th, okay? On the 6th of this month, Venus goes into Aries. Sorry, I'm looking at my calendar. So, Venus goes into Aries. And be careful about making quick decisions in love. This is a time where you're going to be quick to get into relationships that are just based on sex, based on passion. You're going to be very flirty. Lots of short-term things can happen. This is also a time where love at first sight can happen a lot, okay? So I'm going to pull a card about this. Venus in Aries. And you got the 9 of Pentacles. So you're definitely thinking about yourself solely, okay? How you feel, what makes you feel good, what you want at that particular moment. Okay, because you feel stable within yourself. This is a time where a lot of confidence is going to be involved. Ooh, be careful about going back into situations that you're not going to win just for that one moment of excitement. Okay, so be careful about that. Okay, because that can cause some challenging situations for you, just to feel that one moment or think that there may be an opportunity for love. So be careful with that, because this is a time where you are definitely focused on your desires and sexuality, okay? So on the 9th of this month, Jupiter is going retrograde, and that has to do with opposites in your life, okay? This is a time where you think, is this really what I want, right? Because this is a time where you figure out that opposites in your life help you with progression. It creates balance within relationships with things that you do. It may not be what you wanted before, but there's something about it that's going to be intriguing, and it's going to help you grow spiritually during this time, okay? So this is a good time to use your fears to build better or stronger foundations for yourself. What are your fears trying to teach you, okay? What are they trying to show you? What have you been holding on to due to your fears that you can now express? You have the world ahead of you. And this knowledge is going to help you get everything you need so you can follow your destiny. The wheels of destiny will turn once you start facing those fears and see what they can do to help you, okay? And help you move forward. So that is your brief astrology, and now we'll move on to your tarot readings. Thank you for listening. Hello guys, this is the weekly reading for March the 4th through the 10th for the element of water. And we're going to start with Cancer. So, Spirit, what do you have for Cancer? What would you like them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of this week? Okay, Cancer, on the bottom of the deck you have the King of Wands. Underneath that you have the High Priestess in reverse. You had another card that wanted to fly out, and that's the Page of Wands, okay? So it talks about you starting something new, okay? It's about having direction, okay? There's something in your life that is not serving your highest good. And Spirit is trying to get that into your intuition, but you are set on a direction, okay? I feel like you're getting a little weary about your direction, and you're wanting to change it because there's something new, okay? There may be a fire sign around as well that you're having a hard time getting rid of or trying to go to, okay? So we're going to start with the Six of Swords in reverse. And this talks about you healing from something, but you're having a really hard time healing from it. I'm feeling that's heavy. It's heavy, but you're trying to fix it, okay? You're trying to find your own direction. There may be a fire sign that is straying your direction, but I feel like needing to leave that, okay, would be the best thing for you. But you're having a hard time with it. You have the Hermit card. The Hermit card talks about being within yourself, okay? I feel like you're trying to over control things by thinking too hard and not putting as much action in as you should be doing. You have the Justice card. This may have to do with a law situation that's coming towards you and you're trying to figure out how to deal with it. But you're not working hard for the justice of yourself. I feel like you're in your head too much, okay, Cancer? So get out of your head and start making some decisions for yourself. You have the Tower. So I feel like you're fearful of starting over or knocking everything down, but I feel like it would be the best thing for you, okay? I feel like there's a little bit of sunlight with this card. I feel like there is some hope, but you have to see past the disaster to see what the hope will be. So what you're trying to do is balance things out so you can get out of your head and make a decision. You have to make a decision on a fire sign. That's what I feel, okay? Or something that's not serving you anymore, something that doesn't have any direction. You have to make a decision on it, okay? I feel like you're being called to do that, especially with the High Priestess and the Hermit showing up in your reading. Okay, it's like, I feel like you know, even though the Hangman isn't here, I feel like you know that there's something you need to do. You have the Ten of Cups, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You have happiness here, and you can see it, but you have to step out of yourself, out of that I can't have this, or I don't want to deal with this, or I don't know what to do for myself, blah, 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 cry, okay? That's what I feel for. I mean, that's what I feel about it, okay? I feel like because you're standing in that and you see that you could have something really good, you're missing out on an opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Something that will be lasting, something that will be with you, okay? I feel like there is a sense of codependency in this situation and it's keeping you down. You have the opportunity to let that go, Cancer. It's really up to you, okay? Trust. I accept that my inner voice and will always guide me correctly. There you go. With the Hermit and the High Priestess, Spirit is saying trust what Spirit is saying. Trust your intuition. I feel like you know something. You're aware that there are some moves that you need to make, but you have to make them, okay? Okay, next we have Scorpio. Spirit, what do you have for Scorpio? What would you like Scorpio to know from March 4th through 10th? What would you like them to be aware of, pay attention to at this time of March the 4th through the 10th? Ooh, Scorpio. You have the Lover's card. Underneath the Lover's card, you have the Queen of Swords. There may be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius around you, especially with these two energies. But I feel like you're in your head for real. Okay, I feel like you may be in a love situation or entangled in some sort of love situation and you're trying to see the truth in the matter. I feel like you're picking out the things that work and you're getting rid of the things that don't, okay? I feel like you're in a a rough spot right now in your relationship. Not that it's bad, it's just a relationship spot, you know, the things that we go through, okay? And you're trying to get back in sync with your relationship, or how it is supposed to be, or maybe this is with your life, trying to get back in sync with your life. Okay, you also have the Queen of Cups in reverse. And I feel like you're looking at some situation where you're codependent on emotions, okay? And you're not going to let that energy run you. You're not going to let that energy make your decisions for you. I feel like you are trying to get back to yourself. I feel like you may have been lacking work on yourself, or something that you wanted to do for yourself. And I'm hearing like school, work, dreams, things like that, okay? I feel like you have a support system behind you. People want you to do best for yourself. And this is giving you that drive, okay? So you're getting out of that codependent energy, or even feeling like you can't do something. Feeling like you don't have the love in you, or the dream to do it. You know, it's something like that. I can't think of the word, but the gusto, I guess, to do it. But you have people around you that are telling you that you can do it, and it's helping you make a decision. These people are helping you drive to make a decision to work on yourself. Even though you see that it's hard and there's a lot of things that you got to pick up, I feel like they are telling you you can do it. And I feel like you support other people, or these particular people, and they're supporting you now. So with the Ace of Cups in reverse, this talks about you letting go of that. Like getting control of your emotions and thinking that you can't do it, because you can. The truth is there for you. I feel like you know that it's time, and these people are just like pushing you. They're like the catalyst for you to move forward and do things for yourself. You have the Three of Cups again. You have all of this support around you to move you forward. I also feel like you have to take control. You have to do things for these people. Like, I can't do this because of these people, you know, but you have to make the decision for yourself and get out of that block. Like, you can't be the savior to everyone. You have to actually take care of yourself too, Scorpio, okay? Like, I feel like they'll understand. You just don't want to put them in that situation. You don't want this predicament, but it's good for you, okay? So you have the Three of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Wands, all in the upright. So this talks about waiting. You've been in a perpetual state of waiting for things to happen. Why? Because you've had so many responsibilities and things you needed to take care of. Okay. The Five of Swords talks about you needing to get out of that, because it's a cycle. It's just a cycle that you're keeping yourself in, and you seem to be in a losing situation because you keep doing that. See, you have the opportunity to go back to something that is for your own abundance, or even makes you feel good, or gets you towards your ultimate growth in life. You know, so it's time for you to step into that and not worry about other people and their situations and what they think. Okay? Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. That's right. So even though these people are codependent on you, you know, and you feel like you need to save a particular person, or be there for a particular person or people, they also have to do the same thing for you. Okay? That's all that I'm getting from that. They have to do the same thing for you, Scorpio. Okay? Okay, last but not least, we have Pisces. Okay, Spirit, Guardian Angel. What do you have for Pisces? What would you like them to know for March the 4th through the 10th? What would you like them to be aware of, pay attention to, or acknowledge for this time of March the 4th through the 10th? You got a lot of reversals. Not as many reversals as Gemini, but you got a lot of reversals. I believe it was a Gemini reading. It was all reversals. I was like, oh, they got a lot of paying attention to do, a lot of turnaround to get back on their path for sure. Okay? So if you're dealing with a Gemini, I know what you're going through. Know what you're going through, boo. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck you have the Two of Pentacles. Underneath that you have the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, but I feel like you are juggling your... somebody could either be coming into you, okay, or you're juggling the fact that you want somebody to come into you. Okay, you want actually, I feel like there is a certain direction, okay, but you have to make like a hard decision or decide on love or work. Like there is a choice that needs to be made on how you want to balance things, but something is coming into you very passionately, or you have a certain passion about something. Okay, yeah, I feel like you're struggling with whether or not you want to choose something that you either pushed to the side or that pushed you to the side, and now it's coming back up to you for some reason. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and this talks about having a hard time. So there is something that you left up in the air, starting something new, but you're not taking a risk on it. You have a choice whether or not to take a risk, but you're deciding or choosing not to at the moment because it just doesn't seem like the right time. It doesn't seem like the wheel has aligned for you at this time. I feel like the wheel is turning, that's why it shows up, but it's just not fully around yet, if that makes any sense to you. So you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and you're having a hard time with work, money, career, things like that. Okay, so this is what you're focusing on because you want to do good for your family or do good for yourself. And it's a lot of responsibility for you. So you can't move forward in the things that you want to balance here and whatever this is that's coming towards you, because you need to be strong to turn this Ten of Pentacles upright. Okay, so that's what you're doing. You're focusing on career, money, and you don't have time to really branch out from that right now. So you have the Tower in reverse. You are keeping control of what you see, everything falling apart. You see that there is something that's going to happen and you are taking ultimate control of that situation. So what is not working will have to stay not working right now, because there's something you have to do. Yeah, definitely. There are sacrifices that you need to make with the Hangman in reverse, okay? About where you're giving your time and energy, okay? Where you're stepping into and what you're bringing into your life. Because there are things that you need to fix. There are things that you need to... Other things you need to focus on right now, instead of taking a risk in something else. What I feel is probably love, because it always is. I saw this on your deck and it had to come out, didn't it? Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, the Moon card. So yeah, there's some money situation or something that you're trying to grow for yourself, career, some opportunity, okay? And it's just not in sync right now, okay? So you don't have time to keep fighting. You don't have time to keep fighting or dealing with whatever is trying to get your attention, because you need to focus on getting this right. You definitely do. Okay? And the thing is, you're still going through the phases. You're still instinctually wanting to deal with this, but needing to be pulled over here, you're there, you know, and you're trying, but you're distracted because you got so much stuff going on. Oh, Pisces, you got so much stuff going on. Okay. Yeah, so financially, there's things you need to deal with and people you need to help, and you just don't have time for your own victory right now, for your own personal satisfaction. Service, I feel good when I help others. Exactly. There's something that you have to do. There are people that need your help, situations that need your help, and you don't have time to be focused on love or anything that is not this right now. And it's like, I need you to understand that this is what I have to do. I'm also hearing like, if it's meant to be, it will be type of thing. Like, so Pisces, I'm going to leave that there. So thank you so much for listening. I will see you next month. I love you so much. Love and light. Bye-bye.